Hey everybody, and happy Friday night. Hope everyone had a great week, and welcome to game number 152 of my season-long project, taking the New England Minutemen through a full season. So just 10 games left of our season here. It is still a tight race between our team and the Cape Cod Lobsters. To see who is going to take first place in the Eastern Division of our Baseball America League. So tonight is a very important matchup. We have actually split the season series so far, 7 games apiece, and there is a 3-game series left after this game is over. So will be interesting to see what happens. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back, and might remember last time it was sort of a rough outing for our rookie pitcher Fernando De La Rosa, returning from a month-long injury. He did not pitch very well at all, so we're hoping that tonight he's able to get back on track and finally pick up that elusive win number 13. He has been stuck on 12 wins for over 2 months now in our season. And the other player that we're going to be watching tonight is our right fielder, Mike St. Clair. We'll take a closer look at his stats and show you what is going on with him. So here we see our overall record and what we've done lately. And unfortunately, we're currently on a 2-game losing streak. So this is game number 3 of this series with Cape Cod, and Cape Cod has taken the first 2. But taking a closer look here at Mike St. Clair's stats, you see he's on 56 homers for the season. So with 10 games left, still a chance that he could break that magical 60 mark. So we will be keeping a close eye on him. And the stats for Fernando De La Rosa, I see him down near the bottom of the screen there. See the 12 wins, 12-5 record. Unfortunately, his ERA has been hovering in the 4s for quite a while now. He's had a couple of really bad starts that have hampered his ERA, and then of course he's had a couple of injuries, so he's missed quite a few starts. But maybe tonight is the night that he puts it all back together and gets everything back on track. We will see. We will head down to the field here in just a second and get things going. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome aboard. Thanks for joining us. Please feel free to leave any comments or questions in the chat room, and I will try to get to them between innings. I am using History Maker Baseball from Play.com, and this is the fictional Baseball America set. This is the 2017 season card set. The 2018 season was actually just released, and I will be starting the 2018 season very soon. Stay tuned at the end of the show, and I'm going to have some updates about what's going to happen with the 2018 season. The last time out, I had some questions about the game map that I use. There is a link in the description of the video. If you click where it says show more, it'll open up the description of the video. It's a design from a man named Ed Farias, and he posted it on the Play Facebook community page, and you just download that file for free, and then you go to a website. I used a company called Inked Gaming, and they can print just about any design onto a neoprene mat, sort of like a mouse pad material, and that's the what I'm using for my game mat. It has been a really fantastic addition to my gaming table. I've had a lot of people comment on it, so I always like to push that as much as I can because it is just a fantastic product. The dice roll really nicely on it. It you know, it looks really nice, and I've become a big fan of having all of my batters laid out in a row instead of having them in a stack. So we'll go down to the field here in just a sec. You can see what I mean, and we're just about ready for baseball action. So here we are down on the field. I'll get to the game day here on my iScore app. All right, so first off, we're going to check our chemistry. D. Scott Howard has joined us in the chat room. Welcome, Scott. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're having a good Friday night. So as I said at the top of the show, we have lost 2 games in a row. So first we will check to see If the team is dissonant, we roll that against their current losing streak, and if we get a 1 or a 2, they'll be fully dissonant. So let's see. No, we roll above it, so now we'll roll the decider die to see if they're going to be semi-harmonious. And the dot says yes. All right. So the team fairly optimistic that they will be victorious tonight, so that means we get to roll on the sunny chart to see if there's any changes to our team. So let's see what happens. We get a 2, 3. So the pitching coach tells us there is a minor perk with a reliever. And let's see which reliever. Our most used reliever. Our most used reliever is, I believe it is Tad Madlock. I'll go back to our screen here. One of the nice things about using iScore is you can see things like that very quickly. So let's see, our most used reliever. Oh no, it's actually, yeah, it's going to be Tad Madlock. He's appeared in 70 games for us. So he is going to have a minor perk for this game. Let's see what it is. His minor perk is going to be that he has control. Oh, that's that's unfortunate because that's the only quality that he currently has on his card. There is, we'll get back to our main screen here. So there's Tad Madlock, and as you can see, that's the only quality he has. So the pitching coach come in just to tell me that he's really locked in. Although actually, I guess that would mean he has double control this game. All right, maybe that's not all that bad. Okay, so I will put a marker on his card just to remind me that he has double control for this game. All right, so there we go. Get the iScore all ready to go. And anyone that's joining me again, you'll see I've changed the camera angle up a little bit. I don't know what was going on the last time I had a show, but my autofocus kept going in and out on the camera, so I changed the setting on the camera, and it actually changed the zoom of it a little bit, so I had to kind of rearrange the screen, but should look basically the same. And so here we go. Again, if you're joining for the first time, if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to drop them in the chat box, and I will try to get to them between innings. Otherwise, we're ready for baseball here. It's time to watch game number 152 of the New England Minutemen baseball season here on the WAFR network. So here we go. Heath Boddicker is taking the mound for the Cape Cod Lobsters. He'll be facing Ramon Cruz, Manny Infante, and Doug Rosello will be our 1, 2, and 3 batters tonight. Ramon Cruz, our center fielder. He'll step in the box, and we are underway. And he is going to go opposite field and drop a single into right. And we've got our first runner aboard. 1 on, nobody out for our second baseman, Manny Infante. And he's going to see a pitch that he likes, but he is going to fly out to center field. Not quite have enough on it. Josh Bell out in center field grabs it, and we've got 1 down. Ramon Cruz still at first base, and our veteran first baseman Doug Rosello will step up. And Rosello is going to draw a walk. Cruz will go into second base, and we are going to go to the chemistry chart. So as we saw at the beginning of the game here, our team is semi-harmonious, so we'll roll the decider die for them. The other team is just neutral. And we get 6-6. Hey, how about that? If this batting team have harmony, and yes, they do. So we're going to go to the fence chart. So Mike St. Clair is a full home run king. And there we go. He just ripped home run number 57 into the stands, and it's a 3-run bomb that gives the Minutemen an early 3-0 lead here in a very important divisional game against the Lobsters. All right, so St. Clair will work his way around the bases, come in and step on the plate. There we go. Home run number 57 for Mike St. Clair gives us a early 3-0 lead. Well, here we go. Santos Uraneta, he is our catcher tonight. He'll come up. The base is empty now with 1 down. And we get a 1-2-4, and he is going to ground out to short. That'll be the second out of the inning. And now True Jones, he was a rookie call-up for us. Normally plays at third, but he is our DH tonight. He'll come up, bases empty, 2 down. And hey, he is going to drop a single into right field. So we've got 1 on now, 2 down for Jackson Newsom. Newsom did start the season as our starting left fielder, but he has been relegated to a bench role for us here lately. But getting the start tonight, batting 7th, and he's going to line out to second base, and that will end the inning. But not before big Mike St. Clair puts his team on top 3-0, hitting number 57. His 57th home run of the season, and it is New England 3 and Cape Cod coming to bat. Welcome to everyone who is joining us late here. We are just into the bottom half of the first inning. Mike St. Clair hitting number 57 on the year in the top of the first. And so Fernando De La Rosa pegged to a 3-0 lead as he is in search of his elusive victory number 13 on the season. So maybe this will be the lucky start. So Kyle Dries, the center fielder for the left fielder, sorry, for the Lobsters, will lead things off, and we're going to have an outfield drama check. Is the left fielder iron? Well, that's Jackson Newsom. No, he's neutral, so that'll just be a run-of-the-mill F7. 1 down, nobody on. Demetrius Faro, the third baseman for Cape Cod, will now come up. And he is going to ground out to short. Now the veteran all-star catcher Dorian Cooper will step up. Cooper, a former Minuteman. He has sort of been a thorn in the side of us. I think he's hit 6 home runs against us in 14 games. Hitting in the number 3 slot here. I'll come up with nobody on. And 2 out. And he is going to get jammed. He'll pop out to third. Whoop. He'll pop out to third. There we go. And so 1-2-3 goes Cape Cod in the first. And we'll head to the top of the second. It is 3-0 New England. It's a great night for baseball here on scenic Orleans, Massachusetts, where the Cape Cod Lobsters are home at the A to Z Auto Parts Stadium. And we are in the second inning here, 3-0 New England. New England will send their 8-9-1 batters to the plate. Shane Sasser is getting the start at shortstop tonight, batting 8th place. And he is going to lead off the inning by grounding out to second. So 1 down, bases empty for third baseman Duncan Otto. Duncan Otto is another player that started the season as a regular in the lineup, but then a young rookie came up and has taken his place. That's True Jones. Jones is DHing tonight, so Otto in at third. And let's see, Otto is going to get a 1-out double. All right, so man in scoring position. We'll go back to the top of the order. Ramon Cruz is up now. Cruz singled his first at bat. Chance to drive in a run here. But he's not going to do it. He's just going to hit a comebacker to the mound. And Otto is going to have to hold at second base. And now 2 down. Runner still in scoring position for Manny Infante. Our second baseman, he flew out in his first at bat. And he is going to ground out to short here. So that double by Otto will be wasted. He'll get stranded at second. We'll head to the bottom of the second, and it is still 3-0 New England. De La Rosa, after a 1-2-3 first, faces the 4, 5, and 6 batters here. Slugging first baseman Anibal Rodriguez will lead things off, batting cleanup for the Lobsters tonight. Oh, and unfortunately this is a catcher check, and Uranetta is a semi-iron, so that's going to be a walk. So Uranetta not able to frame a couple of pitches, leads to a leadoff walk, and now Josh Bell, the center fielder for Cape Cod, will come up. And let's see, we're going to have a infield drama check. So hard shot on the infield. Is the shortstop iron? That's Sasser. No, he's neutral. So he's going to grab it, and they'll be able to turn the 6-4-3 double play. All right, so the leadoff walk is wiped out. And now that'll bring up Dennis Kerning, veteran outfielder. He is the DH tonight for the Lobsters. And he is going to go down swinging. All right, so the first strikeout for De La Rosa. And he is through 2 full. Looked pretty good so far tonight. We'll head to the third. It's still 3-0 New England. If you were just joining us, De La Rosa has set down the first 6 batters he's faced. And in the first inning, Mike St. Clair hit his 57th home run of the season to put his team on top 3-0. That's been the only scoring so far. St. Clair is due to bat second here in the 3rd inning. Heath Boddicker is still on the mound for the Lobsters. He will face Doug Rossello, who's going to lead things off. Rossello walked his first at bat. And he is going to walk this at bat too. How about that? The same result. And we're going to go to the chemistry chart once again for St. Clair's at bats. And we are harmonious once more. Let's see. But this is asking, is the pitching team dissonant? No, they're neutral. All right, so Rossello's going to pop out into foul territory. And Cooper will throw off the mask and make the catch in foul territory for the first out of the inning. Now that'll bring up Santos Uraneta. Uraneta ground out his first at bat. We got a runner at first, 1 down. And Uraneta is going to pop out to short. Rossello still at first. Got a leadoff walk, but now 2 outs. Now it'll bring up True Jones, our DH tonight. He singled in his first at bats. Oh, and he's going to get a pitch to hit here, drive it into center field, but he's going to be under it, and Josh Bell will have plenty of space out in center field to haul it in, and that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 walk, 1 runner left on. We'll head to the bottom of the 3rd. It is still 3-0 New England. Oh, all right. And yes, a comment about the cameraman being sober today. I mentioned at the top of the show that I changed some of the settings on my camera. I don't know what was going on, but it affected the zoom, and maybe that's what the issue was, but it looks like it stopped the camera from auto-focusing. So there we go. A little better viewing experience for everyone. So here we are, bottom of the 3rd. Cape Cod will send their 7, 8, and 9 batters to the plates. Reggie Horner, their second baseman, will lead things off. And we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. So hit into the outfield. Is the center fielder Gold? Yes, he is. So he is going to get on his horse and snag a line drive that had base hit all over it. That's Ramon Cruz out in center field. So that'll get some applause from the crowd there. And we're going to go to the chemistry chart for the next at bat. Esteban Moreland, the right fielder for Cape Cod. He'll come up his first at bat. Oh no. Ask is the batting team dissonance. They're neutral. So we're going to go to the fence chart. Oh, well, this will break up the no-hitter. Moreland is a slugger, so we'll roll on the slugger charts, and he will get a 1-out double. So that'll break up the perfect game. De La Rosa started the game retiring the first 7 batters that he'd faced, but so gets a 1 hit here in the bottom of the 2nd. And Kevin Niederhauer, the shortstop for Cape Cod, will now come up. 1 out, runner in scoring position. And Niederhauer is going to get a hold of one, but Cruz is going to grab it right in front of the warning track out in center field, and that'll be the 2nd out of the inning. We'll go back to the top of the order. Kyle Dries now up with 2 out, runner in scoring position. We'll be rolling on the chemistry chart. Batting team harmony, no, so he'll pop out to Newsom in left. And that will end the 3rd. So 1 hit, no runs, 1 runner left on. We'll head to the top of the 4th inning. It is 3-0 New England. Hope everyone's having a great Friday night. Has had a great week. You're watching Minutemen Baseball here on the WAFR network. All right, so New England will have the bottom of the order coming up, 7, 8, and 9. Jackson Newsom will lead things off. Newsom lined out in his first at bat. Oh, and he is going to get plunked here. Boddicker loses control of his slider. Got a little bit too much break on it. And Newsom will get on base the hard way. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Shane Sasser. Sasser ground out his first at bat. And let's see, he is going to ground out. Well, this is going to be a fielder's choice. We'll say that he grounds out to short. And they will just be able to get the lead runner. Not enough time to turn 2. So Sasser will now be at first with 1 down. And Duncan Otto will come up. Otto doubled in his first at bat. Oh, and he is going to ground into a 6-4-3 double play here, and that will end the 4th. So end of the top of the 4th inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. Still 3-0 as we head into the bottom of the 4th inning. Cape Cod's going to send their 2, 3, and 4 batters to the plate here. Demetrius Faro, the third baseman, will lead things off. Faro still looking for his first hits. And he's going to get it here. He will drive a hit into center field. And that'll bring up the dangerous catcher, Dorian Cooper. Cooper flew out in his first at bat. And he's going to hit a hard grounder up the line. Rossello will grab it at first base. And he will look to make the throw to second, but not enough time. So he'll just take the shore out at first base. So now 1 down. Faro into second base at scoring position for Anibal Rodriguez. The first baseman for Cape Cod. He walked in his first plate appearance. And he is going to walk in his second plate appearance. So maybe not a terrible idea with first base open. Now that'll bring up Josh Bell. Good hitter in his own right, but not quite as dangerous perhaps as Rodriguez. So double play is in order. Josh Bell ground out in his first at bat. And he is going to go down swinging here. All right, De La Rosa picks up his second K of the night. So now 2 down, still 2 runners aboard for Dennis Kerning, the DH for the Lobsters. He struck out in his first at bat. And he is going to go down swinging this one as well. All right, so maybe De La Rosa finally finding a little bit of a groove here. We're through 4 full, and it is 3-0 New England. We'll head to the top of the 5th, and New England will have the top of the order coming up to bat. The last result was highlighted in blue, so we'll start on the right now chart. Ramon Cruz was neutral. The pitcher will start out as neutral as well for the inning. So let's see, 1-5, cold batter, no. So he's going to pounce on a pitch and drive a single past the shortstop. So leadoff single for Ramon Cruz, his second hit of the night. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Manny Infante. Infante 0 for 2, looking to get on base for the first time. And he's not going to do that here. He will watch strike 3. So big first out for Boddicker. That'll bring up Rossello. Rossello has walked twice tonight. And of course the dangerous Mike St. Clair in the on-deck circle. Let's see. Rossello is going to take a swing at an outside pitch, and he will just pop up to first base. They'll call the infield fly rule. Cruz will hold. So now 2 down. Still a runner at first for Mike St. Clair. So here we go. The crowd will get on its feet. St. Clair sitting at 57 home runs on the season. Hit number 57 back in the first inning. And he is just going to ground out to second here. So Nothing doing in the top of the 5th for New England. We'll head to the bottom half of the inning. Still 3-0 New England. All right, De La Rosa finishes his warm-up tosses. He will face the bottom of the Lobsters order, 7, 8, and 9. So far, De La Rosa has been done pretty well. He's scattered 2 hits over 4 innings, no runs. See how he does here. Oh, he's going to get lucky, and Horner is going to watch strike 3 just catch the outside corner for the first out of the inning. Now that'll bring up Esteban Moreland, right fielder for the Lobsters. He doubled in his first plate appearance. And, oh boy, this is a prospect check on the pitcher, and he sure is. So we're going to go to the fence chart again with Moreland. And once again, we'll be rolling on the slugger chart. Oh, no. Well, so De La Rosa makes a rookie mistake and grooves one to Moreland, and he is going to get a hold of that. Newsom will turn around and just watch that head into the left field stands. And with one swing of the bat, Moreland makes it a 3-1 game. So De La Rosa gives up his first run of the game here in the 5th inning. Now 3-1 Cape Cod, 1 down, bases empty for the shortstop, Kevin Niederhauer. Niederhauer is 0 for 1 on the night. He flew out his first at bat, and he's gonna get a hold of one here, and he'll bounce one off the wall in left center and end up with a stand-up double. So runner in scoring position for Kyle Drees. We'll go to the chemistry chart for his at bats. Drees 0 for 2 on the night. And this is going to be an infield drama check. So Drees with a hard shot on the infield. Oh, shortstop Gold. He is not. So he's going to boot one. It'll eat Sasser up at short. Niederhauer was running on the hit, so he will end up at third on the air. Drees at first. And we're going to go to the experience chart now for Faro's at bat. And I'm going to use my first manager strategy card of the night. You get 6 of them that you can use. Or you have, you can use up to 6 on a game. So my first one here will be this manager coaching tip. And so De La Rosa will be considered an icon for this at bat. The batter, Faro, is a semi-prospect, so we'll still roll the decider die. And we get a 4-6. Icon pitcher, well, he is for now, so he'll sneak strike 3 past Faro. So big second out, but he's not out of the woods yet, as the dangerous Dorian Cooper will step up. Runners at the corners, 2 down, 2-run game. Cooper has lost the battle so far with De La Rosa. He is 0 for 2 on the night. Let's see if we can make him 0 for 3. Does he have a good eye? No, he doesn't. All right, so Cooper is going to go down swinging, and that'll end the inning. They'll strand runners at the corners, keep it a 2-run game, and we will head to the top of the 6th, and it is 3-1 New England. All right, so nice, exciting pitchers duel so far tonight. A little different from the last game that we had on the air. This next at bat's going to start on the right now chart. Let's see, Boddicker will be neutral. Urineta, he flew out, so he will also be neutral. 1-4. Is it a cold batter? No. So we're going to go to the outfield drama check. So Urineta would drive into the outfield. Is the left fielder iron? No, he's neutral, so that'll just be a routine F7. 1 down. Nobody on for the designated hitter, True Jones. True Jones has singled and flown out so far tonight. Hey, and he is going to see one that he likes, and it's going to get into the gap between center and right field and bounce off the wall. By the time Bell gets it and throws it in, True Jones will be in at third with a triple. A 1-out triple for the rookie Jones, and he is In scoring position for Jackson Newsom. Newsom, he got on the hard way the last time, being hit by a pitch, and is also lined out. The infield will come in, try to keep that run from scoring. Oh, but it's not going to matter. Newsom gets a good read on a pitch, and he'll drop a single into left field, and Jones will trot in to score, and it is 4-1 New England. All right, so the bottom of the order, getting some work done here. That'll bring up Shane Sasser, the shortstop for the Minutemen. He is 0 for 2 on the night. And he is also going to get a single. So he'll drive a hit into right field. Newsom will round second and end up at third. And Duncanato will step up to bat. And Bodker goes to set, and Sasser is going to take off, and he is going to steal second base. All right, so 2 runners in scoring position for Duncan Otto. Otto is doubled and also ground out. Let's see. Yeah, they'll bring the infield in again. Try to keep it a 3-run game. Oh, and Bodker is going to win that battle, and he'll strike out Otto. So big second out. Now have to think about walking Cruz to get to Infante, and I think they will, because Bodker is a left-hander. All right, so Cruz will get the intentional pass to load the bases, and we'll have a lefty on lefty matchup, and this will most likely be the last batter that Bodker faces, with a righty coming up to bat next. If Infante gets the keeps the inning going, let's see what happens. 3-3-5, Wild, no. Satzek, no. All right, so Infante is going to make him pay. He's going to drive a single into right field. So Newsom will score. Shane Sasser will score. And Cruz is going to end up at third base. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that is going to be it for Bodker. He's going to get knocked out here in the 6th, putting up or giving up a 3 spot here in the 6th inning. And to face Rosello, I think we're going to have, let's see. So Cape Cod actually has a lot of really good relief pitchers. Who will they want to bring in here? They'll bring in Steve Ryszynski, veteran right-hander. And all right, so he will face Rosello. So it is a 6-1 game right now, thanks to the 2-out, 2 RBI hit by Infante. That knocks the starter out of the game. Ryszynski comes in now. Runners at the corners. Still a chance to do some more damage. Rosello will get a hold of one. He'll send it into the outfield. We'll go to the outfield drama chart, see what happens. 4-5. Is the center fielder gold? No, he is neutral. So it's going to fall in front of Bell for a base hit. With 2 outs, everyone's running on contact. So Cruz will easily score. And Manny Infante is going to wind up at third base. So that'll bring on another run, and it's 7-1. Suddenly the game might be getting out of hand. Yeah, that pitcher's name, Ryszynski. That's quite a last name. Let's see. Well, does the opposing manager want to bring in a lefty to face St. Clair? Oh, and he does. Oh, so Ryszynski just is gonna have that one batter faced. And they're going to bring in, well, let's see. They'll bring in, it's a 6-run game, so I guess they'll bring in Steve Garitano. He's a second-year pitcher for the Lobsters. If I can find him. Oh, there he is. All right, so he's semi-star, semi-flash, and control, but he'll gain the ace quality here coming in the middle of the inning. And, oh, St. Clair is going to just miss hitting homer number 58. He's a semi-slugger, and the dot came up empty. So he will just fly out to left field, so that'll end the inning. But not before they put a 4 spot on the board, and it is now a 6-run game, 7-1 New England, as we head into the bottom of the 6th inning. So Fernando De La Rosa with a 6-run lead now, certainly getting backed up by his offense, but he's pitched very well, scattered 4 hits over 5 innings and given up just 1 run, a solo homer to Esteban Moreland. Let's see if we can keep things going here. Anibal Rodriguez, the switch hitter, he is going to get an opposite field single to lead off the inning. Now Josh Bell will come up. I think I'm going to start getting a pitcher warmed up. I'll get Tad Madlock warmed up in the pen just in case here. Oh, and Josh Bell is going to get a single, so back-to-back singles to start the 6th. And I'm going to use my second manager strategy card of the night, and I'm going to use a walk to the mound. So this I can add or remove a pitching quality for this at bat. So I'm going to give De La Rosa the ace quality as he faces Dennis Kearney. Maybe settle the rookie down a little bit. See if he can get through the 6th. Oh no. That is not going to do it. He is going to give up a single to Kearney. So 3 hits in a row. And Kearney's going to drop a single into right field. Rodriguez will come home to score. And Josh Bell will end up at 3rd. And then, let's see, Kearney is also going to steal 2nd. And so Reggie Horner is going to come up and, oh boy, so a 5-run game now. De La Rosa always makes me work for these wins as a manager, it feels like. Oh man, oh man. Alright, you know what? I'm going to use my 3rd manager strategy card. I'll use this manager influence so that we'll go to the chemistry chart for this at bat. And this will probably be it for De La Rosa. Let's see, 1-4 is a batting team dissonance. No, they're neutral. Oh man, so Horner is gonna hit a single into left field. It'll just score 1 run. Bell will score. Kearney will go to 3rd. All right, so that's gonna be it for Fernando De La Rosa. He pitched well through 5 and then just kind of ran out of steam here in the 6th, but a sort of a bounce back start for him. Just his 2nd start back from injury. So he's in line for the win. Tad Madlock will come on in relief. And we'll see if we can close out the game for him. All right, so it's 7-3 right now. And there are 2 runners on, runners at the corners. And nobody out, so Tad Madlock comes on. Madlock is double control this game thanks to a pregame roll. And he also gained the ace quality for this first at bat. 1, 3, 4, gold, no, champion, no. All right, outfield drama. So Moreland with another shot into the outfield. Is a center fielder gold? Yes, he is. So Cruz with another fantastic play out in center, but it's going to be deep enough that Kearney is going to be able to tag up and score. Horner will hold at first. So now it's a 7-4 game, and we'll go to the chemistry chart for Niederhauer's at bat. Niederhauer is 1 for 2 on the night with a double. Let's see, batting team harmony, no, so he's going to ground out to 2nd. Oh, it's going to be a fielder's choice. They'll get Horner at second for the force. And so now 2 down. Runner at first, back to the top of the order for Kyle Drees. Kyle Drees 0 for 3 on the night. And, oh no, so Madlock is no longer an ace. He just gains it for that first at-bats. So Drees is going to hit a double, and that'll score Niederhauer, who was running on contact. And Drees is into scoring position himself, and so now it's just a 2-run game. Oh, I guess I will get Randy Corcoran and Derek No will start warming up in the pen. And, oh no! This is 466 is one of the new results in the version 5.0. And it's if the pitcher has control, he gives up a hit. And unfortunately, Padlock has double control because of the... Although I did have a reliever warmed up to come in to face Cooper. All right, so I'll get lucky here, and he'll give up a hit, but it will score another run. Drees will come in to score. And now Cooper up to bat, and yeah, we're going to bring in our other right-handed reliever, Randy Corcoran. And Corcoran is normally our setup guy, but suddenly this game is close when it shouldn't be. 5 runs in so far, and it is now just a 1-run game. And still a runner at first. Dorian Cooper looking for his first hit of the game, and he will face Corcoran here, and Corcoran's going to win the battle, and he'll strike out Cooper. And that'll end the inning, so we'll go to the 7th, but a 5-run inning makes it a 7-6 game. And let's see, we're going to have an, where are we? Well, let's see, do they bring in a new reliever? Yes, they are going to bring in a new reliever. Okay, so Garantino is done. And we'll bring in, let's see, they'll bring in Tino Rodriguez, and he will face the 5, 6, and 7 batters. Let's see, Dave has joined us in the chat room. Welcome aboard, Dave. Good evening to you as well. We are here in the 7th inning. It's been quite a game. It was a pitcher's duel for a while, but now both starters have been knocked out, and it's suddenly 7-6. We're just starting the top of the 7th. Brand new pitcher in for Cape Cod. Tino Rodriguez will face Santos Uraneta. Uraneta 0 for 3 on the night so far. And he is going to be 0 for 4. He'll strike out to start the inning here. And now they'll bring up True Jones. The DH is 2 for 3 tonight with a single and a triple. And he is going to fly out to center field. So 2 up, 2 down. Jackson Newsom will step in. Newsom 1 for 2 on the night. And we're going to go to the chemistry chart for his at-bats. 1 for batting team dissonance. And no, so Newsom's going to get a single. So a 2-out single for Jackson Newsom. That'll bring up the shortstop, Shane Sasser. Sasser 1 for 3 on the night. Oh, yes, Uraneta not having a good evening tonight, but he'll hopefully get around to bat one more time, and maybe next time it'll be the good luck, Dave. So, here we go. 1 on, 2 out. Shane Sasser batting. Oh, and he's going to get jammed, and he'll pop out to short. That'll end the 7th. At the top of the 7th, and still 7-6 New England. Heading to the bottom half of the inning. Corcoran is going to stay on for now. He got the last out of the last inning. And he'll face Anibal Rodriguez to lead things off in the bottom of the 7th. Rodriguez has not been retired tonight. He is he's 1 for 1, 2 walks and a single. Stratomatic Delaware has joined us. Good evening to you as well. Welcome aboard. We're in the middle of a really tight game here, 7-6. New England clinging to a lead after giving up a big five spot in the 6th inning. Randy Corcoran on for his second inning of work here in relief, and he'll start things off by getting Rodriguez to ground out to first base. Now Josh Bell will step up. The center fielder for the Lobsters is 1 for 3 on the night. And we're going to go to the infield drama chart. Hard shot on the infield. Second baseman, he is not gold. So it's going to be a single past the diving second baseman. And now that'll bring up Kerning. I'll have Derek No ready to go again to face Horner. But maybe we can get out of the inning here. Kerning has struck out twice and singled. And he's going to hit a comebacker to the mound. Corcoran will turn and fire to short, but they'll just get the lead runner and not be able to turn it. All right, yeah, and I'm going to bring in a lefty to face Reggie Horner. So Corcoran's night is done. Derek No will come in. Horner, 1 for 3 on the night. 2 out. Runner at first. And, oh, he is going to draw a walk. Okay, so Kerning goes to second base. Tying run at second. Esteban Moreland, he's done some damage tonight. He is 2 for 2, doubled, homered, and hit a sac fly. And we're going to go to the chemistry chart for his at-bat. 3-5. Pitching team dissonance. No, thankfully. Okay, so Moreland will ground out to short, and those 2 runners will be stranded. And it still remains a 1-run game, 7-6, as we go into the top of the 8th inning. All right, so I think they're going to let Rodriguez face Otto, and then they'll have a right-handed reliever ready to go to face Ramon Cruz. And, all right, so Otto is going to go down swinging. And so 1 down, then they will bring in Rico Jones to face Ramon Cruz. Rico against Ramon here. Let's see. Cruz is 2 for 3 on the night. And, oh, so there's that 4-6-6 roll, but Jones actually has semi-control, and this time it's good that he doesn't because Cruz is going to end up striking out. So 2 down, bases empty for Manny Infante. Infante just 1 for 4 on the night. And he's going to be, oh no, he's actually going to draw a walk. All right, so 2-out walk. And that'll bring up Doug Rossello. Oh boy, so they'll get a, their last left-handed reliever, Carlos Ramirez, is going to get warmed up in case St. Clair gets up to the plate this evening. The first baseman for New England, Rossello, he is 1 for 2 with a couple of walks and a single. And he is going to just ground out to second here. So that'll end the top of the 8th. It's still a 1-run game, 7-6, a nail biter here as we head into the bottom half of the 8th inning. I think I'm going to leave Derek No in to face Niederhauer. And I will have Julio Jose ready to go in the pen. Hopefully No can give me some good work at the pen. Well, there's a good start. He'll get Niederhauer to hit a comebacker to the mound, and he'll easily field that on to first for the first out of the inning. We'll go back to the top of the order. Kyle Dries, the left fielder for the Lobsters. He's 1 for 4 on the night with a double earlier. And, ooh, he would have struck out, but he has the good eye quality, so he's going to just get a hold of one foul tip, and we'll reset and do it again. Oh, okay. He is going to pop out to second. So 2 down, and we're going to go to the experience chart for this one. So No is neutral, and Faro is a semi-prospect. I'm going to use my 4th card, and I have 2 of these manager coaching tips, so I'll use my last one on that to make No a icon for this at bat. Like to keep that tying run off the bases. 4-6 icon pitcher, yes he is. So he'll sneak strike 3 past Faro. So 1-2-3 go the Lobsters. Good work by Derek No. And we'll head to the top of the 9th. It is 7-6 New England. And hold on to your seats, folks, as Big Mike St. Clair is going to be leading things off. He hit his 57th home run back in the 1st inning, and chasing number 60. He will face a new pitcher here. Carlos Ramirez is going to come in, a left-handed reliever for Cape Cod. He'll face the left-handed Mike St. Clair. Let's see what happens here. Crowd on its feet. See a few signs for St. Clair. 1, 2, 4. Oh, that's a control check. Well, and Carlos Ramirez actually has double control, so St. Clair is going to just ground out to short. And then that means that Santos Uraneta is also going to ground out to short. So sorry to all the fans from Urination here, but not a good night for our young catcher. So 2 quick outs. The DH, True Jones, is going to step up. Jones 2 for 4 on the night. 2, 3, 5. And he is going to ground out to second. So 1, 2, 3. Go the Minutemen in the top of the 9th. And so the 1-run game, that means that it's Mackle time. Well, our closer, Logan Mackle, will come on to try to shut things down. And he's going to have his work cut out for him. He will face the heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5, leading off with the dangerous Dorian Cooper, one of the bigger bats in the Lobsters lineup, but he's been held in check so far tonight. Struck out twice. He's 0 for 4. Let's see what happens here. Here we go. Mackle from the stretch. Gets a sign, and he'll throw it in. Oh, and he's going to give up a leadoff single to Cooper. So there we go. Tying run is aboard. Nobody out. Here comes Anibal Rodriguez. Rodriguez 1 for 2 on the night. Walked a couple of times. And run around base. Yes, there is. We're going to go to the plate drama chart, I believe, for the first time tonight. 6-6 control pitcher. No, he does not have control, so that means it's going to be a pass ball. So Cooper is going to get into second on the pass ball. And, so decision time here. I think I'm going to still pitch to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, he has the whiffer quality, so I could possibly get a strikeout here. And then maybe I'll think about walking Josh Bell, but I don't want to put the winning run. I can't put the winning run on board intentionally. This is what I pay my closer for, right? So, all right, here we go. Nobody out, man on second. 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's another plate drama check. Oh, man. 5-5. Is it a control pitcher? No. No. So it's going to be a wild pitch. So Cooper's going to end up at third. Oh, no. We're literally throwing the game away here. Oh, yikes. All right, I think I'm going to use my 5th strategy card of the night of 6, and it'll be another manager influence. Where was I? Oh, so we'll go to the experience chart. Mackel is an icon, and Rodriguez is a semi-prospect, and we'll have the infield playing in to cut down that tying run, hopefully. 1-2, icon batter. No, he is a prospect, so he's going to strike out. Whew. And we're going to go to the right now chart for the next one. So Bell singled, so he'll be hot, and Mackel would also be hot. Oh. Or I could walk him to set up potentially a inning-ending double play. I think I'm going to do that. All right. Despite what I just said, I think I'm going to put the winning run. Oh, gosh. No, I can't. No, you know what? I'm still going to trust my closer. I can't put the game-winning run on base intentionally. So we're going to go to the right now chart. It'll be a hot pitcher against a hot batter. 3-3, hot pitcher. Yes! A sports show highlight reel inning. Pitcher retires the side on strikeouts. Well, there we go. That paid off. So he'll get Josh Bell to go down swinging. And then Dennis Kerning will come up, and he will also go down swinging. Wow. So after giving up a leadoff single, and then a passed ball, and then a wild pitch. Wow, that's crazy. Well, there we go. That's that's baseball. So we'll go to our Bitty Beer post game wrap up. Yes, holy mackerel, indeed. So there we go. Fernando De La Rosa will finally pick up win number 13 on the season. The loss will go to their starter, Heath Boddicker, and Logan Mackel will get the save. It wasn't pretty, but he got the save. And Randy Corcoran will get credit for a hold, and so will Derek No. I think it was Madlock who ended up giving up a couple of earned runs, so he would not get the save. And our player of the game, oh boy, that was just crazy. Yeah, Madlock did give up a run. I feel like I think I'm going to give it to my closer, Logan Mackel, who came on and gave up that leadoff hit, but then struck out the side to close the game. So there we go. Logan Mackel is our Bitty Beer player of the game. So with that win, we'll take a look at our up-to-the-minute stats here. Whoop, not game manager, team manager. There we go. So New England, that's their 103rd win of the season, 103-49. So they're just a game behind the Cape Cod Lobsters, but now they have the season series so far. They're 8-7, and we've got a 3-game series left to play, and that'll be at home. All right, so Mike St. Clair, he did hit another homer. His average drops to 321, but he hit his 57th homer. He's driven him 162 RBIs on the season. Let's see, and that was 193 hits. So he's also closing in on 200 hits for the season. So, all right. And over on the pitching side, Fernando De La Rosa there, he finally picks up win number 13. His ERA goes up again. It's 4.92. Probably should have taken him out after 5. I should have considered that enough, but so there we go. And Logan Mackel picked up, that was save number 37 on the season for Logan Mackel. He's got a nice respectable 2.81 ERA. Doing pretty well. He's averaging over a strikeout an inning now, 9.47 over 9. So, all right. Excellent. Well, so there we go. 2 exciting broadcasts in a row here for the Minutemen. This one, another win. Fortunately, we didn't need to have a walk-off. Got to see our closer shut things down, and finally got to see Fernando De La Rosa pick up win number 13. So thanks everybody for stopping in. I think that I was caught up on everyone's comments. Oh, somebody asking me how much is Biddy Beer paying for the broadcasting rights. I know, I wish there was a real Biddy Beer. I would contact them to see if there's anything we could work out. But Biddy Beer is a concoction of, as far as I know, it's a concoction of just Keith Avalon's imagination. That's the ballpark that they play at, the Biddy Beer ballpark. So there we go. So just 9 games left on the season for New England, and we're getting close to the postseason. And I just wanted to, real quick, to wrap up to say my plans for the 2018 season. I'm going to plan on going sort of concurrently with the Major League Baseball schedule. So I'll make up a schedule, and our opening day will be April 5th. And then I will try to broadcast. I'll do a show a week. I think that'll that works out pretty well. I'll have like a game of the week, and so it might not necessarily be Fernando De La Rosa starts, although I will try to focus on him since I've picked up a lot of fans. He definitely has an upgrade, we'll say, for the 2018 season. I won't spoil anything for anyone that hasn't seen the 2018 card set yet, but so looking forward to doing that. And I think that I'm going to do the opening day show. I'm going to work out something with Keith, and I'll broadcast it on the Play.com Facebook page. That'll just be for the opening day of the 2018 season, but we'll get more into that later. We've still got 10 games left of this season plus playoffs. And but right now that's the plan, is that April 5th will be opening day of the 2018 Minutemen season, and then we'll be playing right alongside the Major League Baseball season, and so it'll be at a little slower pace than what this was, and we'll wrap up in September of this year. So we'll see how that goes, but thank you again to everyone for all the support for this. I wasn't sure what a season-long project, how people would react to it, but it seems like people enjoy it, so I will continue doing it through the 2018 season. So there we go. All right, guys, thanks again for watching, and I will try. I think that probably Tuesday will be the next time that I'll go live, and it'll be the last start of the season for Fernando De La Rosa. So he'll get one shot to pick up win number 14 of his rookie campaign, and then at the end of that, we'll be into the playoffs. So there we go. All right, everyone, have a fantastic night. Have a great weekend, and until next time, get out there, have fun, play games, and I'll see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.